Welcome back to the show. Despite a recent slump, the Mariners are still on track to make the playoffs for the first time in 20 years. Now, here's a look at the wild card standings. Right now, the M's hold the third wild card spot. There are 4 games ahead of the next closest team, the Orioles, with just 8 more games to go. And if they can do it, this town is going to go bonkers. We're going to go wild, and so is our next guest, Mariners Senior VP of Marketing and Communications, Kevin Martinez. Welcome to New Day.
Oh, thanks for having me, Amity. It's great to be here.
This is an exciting time.
It really is. It has been such a wonderful season. The fan support, the energy in the ballpark has really been special. It's made a huge difference. Our players talk about it all the time, and we're coming down the home stretch, so now it's crunch time.
All right, we got this, though. So you've been with the Mariners since the 90s. How does this group of guys stack up?
It really is a special group of guys. You know, we went to spring training this year, and we're down there for about a week working with the players. And as we were flying back to Seattle, a number of us just commented on what a special group of players that we had. Really good guys, and if their talent could flourish on the field, we said we're going to have something special, and special for a long time. And to see that actually happen this season has been incredible for the organization and for the city.
Speaking of the organization, within it, you're kind of a big deal. You're pretty high up there. But you still take time to interact with the fans, to get on into that experience.
Yeah, you know, it was probably back in 2009 when social media was really taking hold, and we saw an opportunity, especially on the platform Twitter, to be accessible and to listen and to engage with the fans. And you know, growing up a sports fan, the opportunity to engage with people that actually work for the team resonated with us. So we really strive to be accessible, to listen, and honestly, some of the best ideas come from the fans.
I love that, and I believe it's true.
Yeah, it is.
So the Mariners have been struggling this past week against their division rivals. Making the playoffs is the goal, obviously. How important is it to be, you know, a hot streak at the end of the season instead of limping into the postseason?
Yeah, well, as you said, we're down here to the final few games of the season. The magic number is 10 for the Mariners. Any combination of Mariners wins and Orioles losses that equals 10, and the Mariners are in. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a difficult road trip, but the good news is our guys are getting healthy. Julio's back in the lineup, Cal's back in the lineup. Mitch Haniger is back, and we're waiting for Gino Suarez to come back. We're going to need a little momentum to make the postseason. Yeah. Getting everybody healthy and back on the field should give us that push we need.
It's good to hear Julio's recovered.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Now, in terms of the wild card hunt, what are the different scenarios?
Yeah, so the playoffs are very different. The postseason has been expanded this year, and as you can see on our board here, there are, I love this, there are 3 wild card positions right now, and if the season ended today, the Blue Jays would be in the number 4 spot. That's the first wild card position. Tampa would be in number 5, and then the Mariners would be in number 6, which means we would go on the road to Cleveland to play the AL Central winner in a best-of-3 series. Now, these 3 spots are changing daily.
Really?
Everybody is so close that if with 14 games to go, there's a real good chance that we could end up here, and then we would host 3 games at T-Mobile Park in that wild card series, which would just be incredible for our city.
Oh my gosh, this is seriously changing by the minute.
Yeah, every day you need to check, because these 3 teams right now, the Blue Jays, Rays, and Mariners, are within a couple games of each other.
Is there a certain path that you like?
For me and for our city and our region, I would love for us to host these the best-of-3 series here in Seattle. But honestly, we're just looking to get in, and then the fun really starts. Once you get into the postseason and the possibility and the crown here, that's what we're going for.
But it looks like if we go here, then we're going to have to get through these guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, look.
We got the Astros.
It's our time to take down Houston. They're a very good ball club, but you look at our pitching and the way it's matured in the second half of the season with guys like Logan Gilbert and George Kirby. We added Luis Castillo at the trade deadline with Robbie Ray. I'll take those guys against any team right now, American League or National League.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bold words. Well, I'm really excited for everything. Overall, how have you felt about just the whole experience this season?
Yeah, like I said, we felt it in spring training, and we didn't know if it would come to fruition because we've got a young team. But what Jerry Dipoto and Justin Hollander have done in making acquisitions right before the season started and in season, this team is not only an exciting team, Amity, for this year, but it's going to be for years to come. We're going to be talking about this scenario every year for years to come now, which is wonderfully exciting.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
So the M's return home for one final regular season homestand next week. What do we need to know before going into that game?
It all starts Tuesday night. The club comes back. We have a 10-game homestand. We play 10 games in 9 days. Tuesday we have 3 against the Rangers. Then the weekend we play the Oakland A's, and then we finish with 4 against the Detroit Tigers. We've got value games, so it's as low as $10 to get in.
That's awesome.
We've got a bark in the park. We've got a doubleheader against the Tigers on that Tuesday. Mike McCready of Pearl Jam will be starting us off with the national anthem. There's so much planned. Just go to Mariners.com to check out all of the events and excitement. But the guys have said it all year long. The players have said the fans make the difference. And Seattle's got the best sports fans in the land. We see it with all the teams. They've made a huge impact on our team this year, so we need that ballpark rocking. It was dubbed the Electric Factory earlier in the year
love that.
by Jesse Winker, and it's something that stuck. Our players wear the Electric Factory. They feed off the fans' energy, so it's really important that starting Tuesday night, we have T-Mobile Park packed.
Okay, we got to do. And also, I know we were putting up the graphic. I just want to ask Kevin so we can put that back up. Some of the events that are happening.
Yeah.
You mentioned McCready and Pearl Jam, so we've got Flannel Night.
Flannel Night's happening on the 27th. That's a great one. It's become a tradition over the last few years. Bark in the Park on the 28th, and then Fan Appreciation Night on Friday night. There's a post-game fireworks show. So it's an action-packed homestand. It all starts Tuesday night, and there's so much going on. I encourage everybody just go to Mariners.com. You'll check out all the information.
All right. Thank you so much
for
being here. Please come back. We might need you to explain this again
Love to.
as things start to change. All right. Thank goodness you're right across the street. Wow.